everybody. Welcome to WJBR JWB Radio. I'm your host, JNL. That's right, and today we have a special guest. He is the owner and creator of CLW. That's County League Wrestling, for those that don't know out there yet. Well, as a special guest treat, we're going to talk a little bit about County League Wrestling, and who better to talk to than the owner. So without further ado, here's Jason the Rebel Stallion. Hey, how you doing today, guys? Hi. Yes. So, what is it like? First of all, I want to ask you something real quick. What is it like to start a minor? It is minor league, right? Yes, it's definitely minor league. It is. All right, good. What's it like to start your own wrestling league, and what's your biggest dreams and fears, to get this going? Well, actually, I can answer that all up in one sum here. Yes, I'm very excited with CLW. This is the first time that we've pulled out something this major, this big. We have, as a matter of fact, we have 30 fans on our fan base on Facebook. It's County League Wrestling through Facebook, and you'll find it because it'll have there's a like, and then it'll take you to the league, and then you'll go further back and it'll show the group. It's an actual group on Facebook, but it's our fan base page. And we also have www.countyleaguewrestling.webs.com, and then you can keep up with them there as well. Alright, that's great. Alright. Well, we're going to also bring up, we just saw recently with the promos that you basically are calling some people out. How is that going? Well, actually, it's going pretty well, actually. I've had many people comment and say that they were excited to see CLW finally take off, but they're not too happy with what I'm doing with the contest. There was a few that were very pissed off because of what I did, and, they just gotta know the truth. CLW is my organization. It's my company. I can run it the way I want it. So, you don't like it, you can just watch it. Watch something else. That's true. Hey, we're gonna take a break for 2 seconds, and when we come back, we're gonna go to the calling lines, and we're gonna see what people think. The question I want to put out there is, what do you guys think about Jason Stallion's latest move and how he made himself the winner of the CLW contest? Do you agree, disagree? Alright, we'll be back in a second. This is WJBR JWB Radio. I'm JNL. This is WJBR. Oh, I'm mad now. Crap in a hat. Hello, pause again. And we're back with WJBR JWB Radio. I'm your host, JNL, and we have a special guest, the owner of CLW, Jason the Rebel Stallion. Hello, everybody. And now we're going to take a few calls from the call line. And the question that I asked before the break was, do you agree or disagree with Jason the Rebel Stallion's latest move and how he is the winner of the CLW contest that's been going on for about 3 months now? Yeah, about 3 months, yeah. Alright, let's go to caller number 1. You're on the air of WJBR JWB Radio.
Yeah, hey, I think Jason Stallion is a little off because, there was only like at least 5 people that entered. He wanted to call himself the best. This is country. I am going to take Stallion down a couple of notches. I grew up on a farm, so I know how to handle little hellion stallions. See, they don't have anything compared to what I have got in store for them.
Wow. Well, Mr. Country, that's awesome. Hey, Stallion, you got anything to say to that? Oh, well, sounds like you're a big fan of the Sweeten guy that just challenged me just recently on Facebook. Yeah, he thinks he can beat me, Mr. All Original. He's got another thing coming, because after my people get in touch with his people, we'll get a contract.
Yeah, nobody cares about that. Shut your mouth, Mr. All Original. I'll show you. I don't need nobody contacting my people. Won't you just step up to the plate and see what you got?
Ding, ding,
nobody
ding.
needs to contact me, but I'll just find you, Mr. Stallion.
what's the plan, guys? How about we talk this out over the radio, duke it out just a little bit? You guys got plans? What's the match sanctum? What is this gonna be? You guys got plans? Actually, I do. I have my theory put out. 2 weeks from now, in Orlando, Kissimmee area, we're going to a pre-recorded event. The one that I've been talking about on my promos the past few weeks. We're going to have CLW presents Unleashed, the YouTube exclusive. It's going to be huge. And now that we know we have a challenger out there that wants a piece of me, I'll let him come at it. I'll give him the first shot. I'll give him the opportunity of a lifetime. I'll let him choose the match. And believe me, he's still gonna come out with battered bruises, and he's gonna be shaken up as much as I can give him without the brutal beating from the lawyers. They're gonna tell me to get off of him right away before he's gonna have a bad hospital bill and everything else. Because I'm Jason the Rebel Stallion, and I'm all original. But enough about me. How about Mr. Countryman? What do you have to say to that?
Well, let me tell you a little something about me. I may come out battered and bruised, but we'll see how Jason loses CLW ownership. I used to backyard wrestle. I know how to take care of little bullies and little pieces of crap that think they know everything about everybody. You know, they ain't going to be big and bad once they're knocked down a couple of pegs, because right now he thinks he's all that because he ain't had a real challenge yet. When I talk about those little punks that think they can wrestle on trampolines and everything and do those little fake falls, I'm talking about taking a chair and just shoving it right through his freaking forehead.
Alright. This is getting good. I think things are starting to heat up in CLW, and that for those that are just tuning in, this is WJBR JWB Radio. I'm your host, JNL, and we're live on the radio. That's right. Alright, so for those that don't know, CLW stands for County League Wrestling. And in the next few weeks, they're going to be providing us with, in Orlando, Kissimmee area, they're going to have an actual pre-recorded event, right? Am I right? Yes, it's going to be a pre-recorded event, and it's going to be huge. We're going to have this match. It's going to be all one big segment. We'll find out in the next few days. We're going to have the contracts written up. Once we have that done, we'll both know what our match sanctum will be. It'll be put out there, and we're just going to have a good time with that. So, alright, that's great to hear. Alright, so we're going to go to another commercial break. We'll be back in a few quick minutes. I am JNL, and this is WJBR JWB Radio with this special broadcast performance with my friend and colleague over here, the owner of CLW, Jason the Rebel Stallion, and caller over here, Mr. Countryman. And I think that we have ourselves a match, but on the next segment we will find out. So let's take this commercial break.